Hello folks, just been doing my part-time job with Father Abrams. I'm one of the Smurfs. No, this is actually a device. We've talked a little about gloves in the past and how they keep your pinkies warm, but there are better devices. I'll tell you about a few of them. That's one of them actually, but I'll come back to that because that's my little baby. I've designed that. First thing, as we've gone on about gloves, inner gloves, there are a number of different ones. Woolly, elasticated type, thermal Mericlon, which is a fancy bit of material that they use in underwear that these Arctic and polar explorers use. All sorts of different devices. They work. Stick them under your gloves, assuming there is an area to take it. It's no good having inner gloves if the gloves you're wearing are too tight, because you need a pocket of warm air to circulate between your fingers, giving you the warmth. So inner gloves is a start. If that doesn't defeat the problem you've got, if your fingers still get cold in the winter, try, in addition to wearing your thick gloves, you can stick your hand across these things, which are handlebarred heated grips. They're brilliant. You wire them up to your battery. It's got to be 12 volt mind, but 90% of the bikes are nowadays. Having done that, they get hot when you turn the ignition on, and only when you turn the ignition on. And then when you stick your hand on top, the heat goes through the handlebar grip into your gloves. The only drawback with that is it's only heating the inside of your hand. The chill factor comes from the wind blowing on the top, and this what brings me to these things. Now, previously available has been nylon type that flop around a little bit. They've got a reinforced aperture, so when you put your hand in, it stays in place. But they do move around quite a lot. They're quite floppy, and they do get rather annoying. Although if your hands are warm and dry, you don't really care. So what we've done, with just a little research from our regular customers and some of the bike couriers, which we've done features on before on Men and Motors, is you stick your hand inside these things. They're reinforced, it's windproof, waterproof, and shaped perfectly. So, as we've had heated handlebars, we could go for heated gloves. In fact, there's heated everything. Coming on the market in the near future, there's heated socks, heated vests. I don't know about heated trousers, I don't know if they're a necessity, and there's certainly no heated balaclavas. But these are the first, heated gloves. You can see the elements, just about see the elements inside the liner. It's only nylon, it's only maybe nylon mixed with silk. They go on the inside of your glove. Again, you've really got to make sure there's plenty of room inside your glove. And link into your battery, just the same way that the grips did. You can go the whole hog here, and you can get a vest. The only drawback with the vests are, you may not have enough room in your jacket that you already own. If it's a leather, they're usually tight fitting. If it's a loose fitting jacket, you've not got a problem, apart from the fact that you've got to run wires in and out of your sleeves, and you've got to connect them to the battery. And if you get off your bike, you've got to remember to disconnect yourself, he says, easily. £120 buys you a heated vest, but I would imagine there's a number of different ones coming on the market in the near future, as soon as we get a cold snap, and I would think then it will start getting competitive. Maybe £80 upwards. Your heated gloves, £40–50, and your heated grips, 40–50 quid. Undies, I'm really into underwear. I won't make any comment on anything else. Your regular vests, you can get them from any bike shop nowadays because they're fairly switched on, but you can go to your Marks and Spencers or anywhere else and get yourself a set of undies, and they're very tastefully designed long johns. You look smart in them. I would cover them up with some leather jeans or something like that, because you might just get spoke about by your friends at the bike club. Finally, back to the thermal insulated stuff, balaclavas. Mericlon again, which is brilliant stuff. If you choose carefully and wisely, you get the type here that are shaped at the bottom here. So even if it's a long one and you've got it over your neck, it won't pull down far enough. So it works its way up out of the collar of your jacket. So if you get one that's shaped slightly, this will sit lower here at the front, same at the back, you get no drafts. And try and look out for the ones that have got a flat seam on the inside. Ideal that, and then you don't get a red line down the middle of your forehead that people talk about when you take your crash helmet off and you go into the bank, they think you look a bit stupid. Not many shopping days left to Christmas. Maybe this fella here could help you choose a few things, you know. Oh, shut up! What I've got to tell you is the fact that next week on Two Wheels Better is some exciting clips from the NEC bike show we filmed during the course of the year. And I wish you all the best for Christmas and a happy new year. And don't drink too much. If you don't, I'll make up for it.